morning, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are at topic 7, lesson 3, linear functions. So we've been talking about functions for several days now, or several lessons. Now we're adding the word linear. Linear means line, okay? So our focus here is what evidence proves that a function is linear. Now we talked in lesson 7-1 about what's a function. Well, now we're looking for evidence that a function is linear, that the function itself is going to demonstrate a straight line. Okay? Well, a straight line is going to be shown with slope, and it's the ratio of vertical change to horizontal change. We've studied that now several times. Another name we can use for slope is rate of change. Okay? And that can be described as the change in output okay? And remember, we show output as y over the change in input, which we show as x. Notice how that goes along with rise over run. Y-axis, x-axis. So more names, more in depth in the same concepts that we've already learned, okay? So if a function is going to be linear, it's going to have a constant rate of change, and it has to be a straight line that's not vertical. If it's a straight vertical line, it's no longer a function. It's actually undefined, and we won't spring those on you guys. Okay, it could be straight flat line, horizontal. It just can't be straight vertical. Okay? Now, we're going to look at an example of this, just comparing some ordered pairs. Okay. So on this first one, I'm going to graph 1, 5, okay, and 2, 7, which I'm probably going to run out of, okay. And I can't keep going with this order, but I know the pattern, so I can keep working with it, okay. So I'm going to add in a couple numbers over here just because some of them fell off of our graph. I'm also going to do 0, 3, okay, and negative 1, 1. Now, if I was to use a ruler or any kind of straight edge and make a straight line for this one, or make a line, you will see that it is straight. Okay? It's going to pass the vertical line function challenge. It's straight, and it has a consistent slope, which is kind of the thing that holds it straight. On this second group of numbers, we're going to start at 0, 0. We're going to do 1, 1. We're going to do 2, 4. And we're going to go 3, and we can't even get all the way up to 9, but I'll guesstimate it. 7, 8, 9, it would be up here. Now, there is no way this makes a straight line. It does a curve. It looks to me to be half of a parabola. Okay. That is a function, but it's not a linear function. Because it doesn't make a straight line. The rate of change is not constant. And graphs are the easiest way to see these, but sometimes we aren't given graphs. Sometimes we are given tables. Okay? Even sets of ordered pairs could be written in tables. Let's look at a couple tables. And if you need to pause the video to write these down, please do. Just hit pause, write down these tables, and then work with me so we can look at these rates of change. Okay, I'm just going to draw a little line between them. All right, so we're looking for the change in output, y, versus the change in x. Well, to go from this x to the next one is +1. To go from this y to the next y is +2. So that change could be marked as 2 over 1. Change in y over change in x. To go from this one to this one, +1. To go from this one to this one, +3. So this could be marked as 3, 1, or slope of 3. Change in y versus change in x. Notice these don't match. If the slope is inconsistent, it's not linear. Okay? Inconsistent slope equals not linear function. Okay? Well, let's try this next one. 0 to 3, that went +3. 0 to 1, +1. So that would be a slope of 3. Okay? 3 to 6, 3. 1 to 3, 2. Oh, we're already seeing a change. 6 to 9, +3. 3 to 6, +3. None of these are consistent. Therefore, again, it's not a linear function. So let me show again. You're taking the change from one y value to the next. So in this case, +1. And you're taking the change from one x value to the next. In this case, +1. And then you're just writing that as a ratio or a fraction. And if they're not consistent, then it's not a linear function. Okay? A change of 2, a change of 1. So we have a slope of 2, then 3, then 1, then 2 again. That is not consistent, so it's not a linear function. All right. So go ahead, give your try problems a try. I cannot wait to see you in class. Have a great day.